and here we are, Anya Levine, your house coach in my dining room. Today I want to talk to you about celebrations and having an event that is bringing your family and loved ones here. I have the table full of items for the next celebration happening, which is Thanksgiving. Canada is very big on celebrating this, as is the United States, though they are both in different times. And most of the world does celebrate the harvest of our foods in different ways. And so today's topic of putting together the table can be related to many other occasions. It could be the holidays of what you celebrate. It could be, it could be your birthday or a special significant birthday. It could be Eid. It could be Kwanzaa. It could be Christmas. It's endless. So I hope you enjoyed today and give you some ideas on how I put things together. Before I start, I just want to talk a little bit about the history for myself and why so much of me loves to have family over. As an immigrant coming here at 3 years old, I did not have an aunt or an uncle or a cousin here at all. It was my parents and my siblings. And so we so much love gathering together, as much as we are all so busy and we actually live in the same area of the same city. We do not get together as much as we'd like to. And so occasions like this are very important to us. And because also my parents didn't even know what Thanksgiving was. They came from 2 different countries where it wasn't celebrated the same way as here. And when we were really young, we never did that. However, we started getting older, and when I say we, me and my siblings, and I think it might have been when I was around 5 years old, so maybe it was 11 years old, and I said, it's Thanksgiving. Now, it wasn't only me, my siblings were part of this deal with me, and we sat our parents down and we said, in this country, on Thanksgiving, you get a turkey, and you make some great vegetables and you sit together for family on Monday. And so that's kind of how that tradition began in our home. I just wanted to share that with you because so many of us are not born in this country, and we bring so many beautiful heritages from our culture, but we also get to commingle with what is going on in the country that we live in. So anyway, so let's talk about decor and the background and everything about where this all comes from. I am big, again, about entertaining, and I want you, if you do enjoy this, to not be stressed out. I want you to have fun. It's all about always having fun. I don't want you to feel that you're, running out of time. I don't want you to be feeling like you're spending all your money. I want you to just, it's all about gathering good food, enjoyment. It doesn't need to be expensive food. It doesn't need to be over-the-top decor. It needs to just be loving together, family and friends. So let me just walk through kind of a little bit of the accessories. And I put this together, minus the flowers, prior to the day. Maybe depending, you could maybe do it a week before, and that way you can kind of take stock at what you have, and then maybe go out and see what you might need. And also, you can go through magazines, Pinterest, and go for an inspiration. We here have a magazine from the LCBO, which is a wines and spirits magazine, and I get a lot of inspiration from there because they do a lot of decor. I did this year, but I might flip through some magazines and get a feel and everything like that. And then I go through also colors. So for example, I will work with something that is my wall color, which is a blue. As you can see, is the blue candles, and then it's the time of year of warmth. And so I do like, bringing in the golds, but I've got some other metals here. Everything that's on the table isn't necessarily what I am going to use. However, actually bringing things out and playing around is going to be fun. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to style the table for 4 people. In this dining room, we usually have maybe 24 people, and so we have 2 tables going through, but just to walk you through everything, that's what I'm going to do. So let's start with the table here. The table, I don't think you can see, it's wood. I usually like to put a tablecloth And so this one here I've had for a number of years. It's great washable. I've bought two and they were maybe $20, $25, and this came from Walmart. I like the gray because you know, you won't see every spill on it. And also it was kind of on trend a couple of years ago when I bought it, and so that was the reason. However, this year I was looking around and I really caught my eye on this one. It is machine washable, but it feels like a linen. It's got a little bit nice detailing, and it was $20. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try it. I'll play around and see which one I like. Now, you can buy things and not necessarily open them up, because you might bring them home and then decide, you know what, it's not gonna work. And so for myself, I brought these home, and which are really nice colors. And I love the idea. I might even keep them and put them in, you know, the buffet area for the Thanksgiving, like where we display the food. However, I haven't opened it up, and if I'm not using it, I'm going to return it. So make sure that you feel that if it doesn't work for you, that you do return it, and don't open everything up. Just really see the pieces. Now, of course, the flowers, you do not want to buy a week ahead. They're here because obviously I'm going to be displaying the table. And then goes to sort of the placemats. These are gold. You probably can see a theme with me in gold. And I've had these for a number of years. And then I've also had these. These I have more of. And so sometimes what I do is I play, like I might use, you know, 2 different placemats and just change it up a little bit and just see what works. The other reason why to do that is because if you have, let's say you're having 12 people and you have, let's say, 6 of these, and then you have 6 of these, and then don't go out and buy more, just put them together and just see what kind of placemats work together nicely with each other. And then for napkins, there's always the cloth napkins, which I have here. I have the black ones, and then these are always lovely, the white ones. They look a little bit tailored, but they are, you know, paper ones. And then I found these. Now, I found this first, which I really loved. And I thought, okay, this can work very casual, and it can also work a little bit more elegant. So we'll see, but obviously it looks like I'm going to use this. However, I'm not opening this up till I set the table, see if it works. If not, then either I'll keep it for something else or I'll return it. And then going into sort of decor, again, you'll see a little bit of a gold theme for me. You just walk around the house and see what you have. You can go shopping in your home first. And this little vase I haven't used for a long time, but it's got this really nice warmth to it, so we'll see what happens with that. And then I've got, these are new that I got, which are really cute, and little pumpkins with a little light. So I don't know if you can see the fairy lights. I actually have them on my porch, but I thought I'd bring them out for display. And then in terms of Thanksgiving decor, I found these cute little corns, so we'll see what happens. I am going to try to keep them and put them in Ziploc bags. We'll see if this works and stays for next year. If you do have decor for the Thanksgiving or whatever the theme may be, Easter or whatnot, you can always put it in a bin and then label it. And then the following year, you just grab out that bin, look at what you already have, and then work from there. And I have little pumpkins that I've gotten. I decided to get more of the white ones, though they've got a little bit of a coloring in here with the orange. And then I'm gonna have a pumpkin anyway for Halloween, so I thought, why don't you not get it earlier and then use that as a display? And I do like to do a little display here on the window area there, so this will probably go there. Fake flowers are fine. I've got this eucalyptus, I've had it for a while. Maybe something's gonna happen there with placemats. And then there's different heights of candles and different colors of candles. Now, I bought these this year for this event, but when I brought them home, I wasn't really loving it. So we'll see when I work the table together. And then I like to do kind of high and low with candles and flowers. However, I don't want to do it too high because I don't want it to be too fussy. We do have young children. And also, I want to make sure I see the people across the table. And so I want you to really be cognizant of that. And then let's see what else we have here. Oh, and then we've got a little bit of, again, gold decor accents. And then the other thing I wanted to show you that I got last year at the dollar store, I just fell in love with these. And they're very thick cut glass, beautiful little, candle holders. And